Hey guys, what is going on? It's Dardan here. So today is the new beta update. So this is the first update after the beta came out, and this is the second beta to EUC, not the first beta, obviously. But yeah, today's update saw some pretty good tweaks and more special attacks added to weapons. So first up, when I logged in myself, I couldn't find the momentum or the revolution button. So what they did is they moved those two buttons to a new interface, which you can access by clicking my powers tab, which is F4 I believe, but you can click on the icon as well. So here you got a new screen with settings, and here you can click either fully manual, this means that you'll be using abilities yourself, revolution obviously, and momentum. Now here there's also a new option to allow ability queuing. Now I didn't really like ability queuing when I was using abilities myself, so manually. So that's really awesome. They added now a toggle option and I don't really like it, so I toggle that off. And here you have your XP selection, so how do you want to earn XP in which skill. So that's pretty cool, but there's even a quicker shortcut to accessing those. You can hover over to your cog or settings button here and right click it, and you got new settings here. So you can either go fully manual, revolution, or momentum quicker. And sadly does not have a animation anymore, so that's kind of sad. But yeah, now they also added a new option to set up your action bar. Now this is for people who don't know how to use abilities or how abilities work and what's the best thing to use. So what it does, you can click on setup and you can override your current bar with a suggested bar that uses your main hand and offense. So I'm using melee dual wielding right now. Then it's gonna choose a good dual wielding action bar for me. Then same goes for mage and 2H abilities, and doesn't have a tank setup right now. But yeah, so those are the few changes. Now they also made Revolution a bit better now. It uses the abilities quicker instead of the three attacks before it started using it. Also, combo attacks do not interrupt while having Revolution on, so when I used Assault, it used to cancel that sometimes, so just really annoying. So it doesn't do that anymore, and if you miss a attack, it also still uses Revolution. So those are some pretty cool tweaks to the Revolution. And they also added a customizable option to the spec attacks. So you can go there by pressing escape and then controls. Then scroll down a little bit and it's somewhere near here. Oh yeah, here, weapon special attack. So you can customize a key to that. I use G for myself. I don't know why. Well, it's my key that I've left that's close to my fingers. So yeah, whenever you're in combat, you're using abilities, you can quickly press G or your key your own, and then quickly do a spec attack. So that's pretty cool. So you don't need to drag it on your action bar in order to use your keys to activate it. So that's really cool. I really hope they put back the quick inventory keys as well, because I use those a lot, and I don't know where they are right now, but they're not on the bar anymore. So hopefully they'll have to fit this special attack maybe somewhere here as well, and put back the inventory keys. Anyways, those are pretty much the improvements to the Revolution and interfaces. Now they also fixed some stuff like recalled weapons and lucky weapons work with specials as well. And they added a bunch of new special attacks, which I'm gonna show you quickly now. Alright, so the first spec we have back is the old whip special. Now it uses 50% adrenaline, and what it does, it steals 25% run energy of your target. So it's might be pretty good for warbands, and if you wanna get somebody low on energy, then that might be pretty good, and it hits a decent amount. Now we also have the Vine Whip special back, and it uses 60% adrenaline, and what it does is it summons a vine that hits for 10 hits, like the Slaughter and Dismember, and it uses 125% of your accuracy and 1/3 of your strength. So overall this one is actually pretty good. It can hit up to 4 to 5k damage in total over time. And you can combine this with Dismember and Slaughter and see 3 to 4 hits on your target, which is really crazy. So your target has to keep eating the whole time. So this one is pretty cool. The Dragon Pickaxe uses 100% adrenaline, and what it does, it drains 5% attack, ranged, and mage of your target. So I don't really see this one being used all too much, but then again, it's not totally useless as well. Now the Dragon Hatchet is almost the same, except it lowers the defense and magic of your target by 10%. So this might be a bit more useful for bosses that have quite high defense and use mage, so that's pretty good. Now the Granite maul has its special attack back as well, and it uses 50% adrenaline. And what it does is a quick attack, ignoring any cooldown. For example, you just used a ability, you can quickly push the button and do a combination attack as well. So that's pretty cool, but it hits quite low considering it's level 55 weapon. My hits seemed about to be 400, 500 or 1k, so that's quite low, but then again might be useful for lower level PKers. Alright, so next up we got the Zemi Spear back again as well with 25% adrenaline use. And what it does, it pushes your target back 1 square and stuns them for 3 seconds long. So people usually use this quite a lot at Castle Wars and it's pretty good, but it does no damage on the stun. So it's basically stunning 4 times in a row with 100%, which is quite annoying, but yeah, freedom for the win. Alright, so the next one is a personal favorite of mine, and it's the Steady's Warhammer, which uses 25% adrenaline, and it reduces the defense of a target by 30% for 1 minute long, and it works on bosses such as KK, Nex, and Virago. I haven't personally tried it, but I heard it works, so I might get used to using this, which is really good for those high tier bosses where you can miss quite a lot on. Alright, so the last one I'm showing is the Vesta Longsword, which is similar to the AGS. What it does is it uses 25% adrenaline and it can deal 100 up to 250% damage, and it's really accurate, and that basically means it's like AGS except you can use this 4 times with 100%. So that's pretty cool. I can see this being used for PKing. You can hit around 3-4Ks with it, so that's pretty good. Alright guys, that's about it. What I forgot to say is that they changed who gives you the weapons. Now you can trade this guy here, or right click him or left click him, whatever, and get the melee and range and magic weapons that have a special attack, so that's pretty easy now. And also they added a poll like in the live game. You can vote by going to the community tab. So we got the revolution. If you have tried an revolution, do you think it's ready? Nearly, problems, don't want, something else. I'm gonna say nearly. It's nearly ready. So let's see. Oh, a lot of people say ready. Alright, next one. If you have tried the new momentum, do you think it's ready? Nah, a momentum plus, I'm not a fan. I mean, I don't really see people using this. They need to tweak momentum plus a lot, like gain more adrenaline and don't use adrenaline when you eat food. So I'm gonna say problems. I don't really like how momentum plus works. I mean, everybody's gonna use revolution, so this one is gonna be like not used at all almost. If you have tried the new ability queuing, do you think it's... Well, I mean, I don't really like the ability queuing, so... I mean, it's ready, I think. Nah, it's nearly ready. Alright guys, so be sure to hop on the beta if you want to try out some new stuff. Maybe get PKing with these specials as well, and be sure to vote on it as well. So yeah guys, thanks for watching, be sure to leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.